What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in, tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Do we have the opportunity now for a significant end-of-year rally at minimum?
Yeah, I think we do, because I think more people that think about the fact that that inflation is basically over.
Oh my God. This guy has been wrong about everything, and he's wrong about this. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Wow. 1,000-point rally today because you can save 2 cents on a package of hot dogs. What are you, nuts? Yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah, you can save 2 cents instead of 1.8 cents. It's insane. That's what it's all about. Let's put today's 1,000-point rally in perspective. A package of hot dogs, $6 over the past 12 months. So instead of the price increasing over the past 12 months, 8%, they got all excited today and said, oh, it only increased 7.7%. A savings of 0.3%, or a savings of 2 cents on a package of hot dogs that are $6. That justifies a 1,000-point rally? What are you, nuts? This is insane. Unbelievable. Especially since Biden took office, inflation's up about 15%. 15%. Also, not all products came down. Gasoline's still up. Bread's still up. A whole bunch of products still are going up in price, not down. Also, too, you got to understand, this is a lot of game playing in this number. It's called substitution. They don't talk about that, do they? No. Now, if they want to control this number to make it look better, they substitute. In other words, they'll go in and say, okay, they're looking at meats. Now, people are buying, let's say, mostly steak. So what they'll do is, so you got a high price on steak, it's in demand, and it's say $10. So they'll substitute it. They'll come in and they'll say, see, what's hot dogs? Well, hot dogs are really low. So what we'll do is we'll say that the meat price, we'll use the hot dogs, and we'll substitute the high price steak for the hot dogs. That way the inflation goes down. They do the same thing with used cars and new cars. to figure out which ones are higher, which ones are lower. So when used cars were really high, they would use the new cars instead of the used cars and use that to determine the inflation on cars. They'd always use the lower one. They do that with everything. It's substitution. You never get a real number out of it. But even if it was a real number, are you kidding me? 0.3%? In other words, they're saying if you take the price of a basket of goods over the 12 months, we're saving 0.3%, a 1,000-point rally. You know what this 1,000-point rally is? Short covering, another short covering rally. God, people just don't understand that. It's a short covering rally. It's the big institutions, it's the big players, like the big hedge funds and the big banks and the insurance companies. As soon as they saw that number came out, they did the same. Remember, they did the same thing when the Bank of England announced that they're going to go back to QE, and then the fake business network, Fox Business, Bloomberg's, all of them started to report how Powell was going to go back to QE. What? We had a 1,500-point rally. Where'd that rally go? Where'd it go? Gone. All these rallies, they give it all back because we're in a severe downtrend channel. I say it every day. You got these three incredible lower highs. You can't get out of this downtrend channel. We used to get out of downtrend channels. You witnessed it in 2018 when the market went down 20% in about 11 weeks. After 11 weeks, the market took off. Boom, went up about 45% or more. And then the 2020 market, remember that went down? And after 4.5 weeks, it was down 30%. It went down after 4 weeks, and it went down 30%, and then it rallied 126%. I tell you this every day. We're down about 45 weeks. 45 weeks. We still can't get a rally to hold because there's a difference between the 2018 crash and the 2020 crash. We still had QE, and you don't have QE anymore. And we haven't paid for QE yet. We're still going to pay for that. Tremendous inflation came from QE. Remember what they do, all these stock buybacks. They've been doing it for 13 years. They've been pushing up the price of stocks artificially. So every time they print money and they can loan it to a company, zero rates, and they bought more of their own shares, the earnings per share would go up. So now earnings are ready to come out, and they wanted their earnings per share to look better, they would just buy more of their own stock. They'd buy more, just borrow more money, zero rates, buy more of their own stock, and earnings would go up. But it's all on unearned increment. They didn't do anything to push the profits up. They didn't do anything to push the earnings up. That's contributed to our 40-year inflation, 40-year high inflation. Nobody's talking about that. That's why the market's been going down for 45 weeks compared to the market going down for whatever it was, 4.5 weeks. Then the other market went down for 11.5 weeks. We're at 45 weeks compared to 4.5 weeks and 11 weeks because that's what they did. They would go in and buy their own shares and earnings would go. And now your stock prices are so high, the valuations are insane. And that's why when you look at the volume, okay, let me put it up here today if I can find it here. I mean, this is so crazy. It's unbelievable. Let's see, where is it? Okay, here we go. If you look at the volume today, okay, we should have just volume so much bigger. If you go and take a look at the volume, now look at this. Go take a look at the volume on, what day it was? On October 13th. I think that was the beginning. Was that the beginning of the, that was a big day. I don't want to say earnings. But anyways, the October 13th, look at the volume. We're not even going to get that kind of volume. I mean, just pull up SPY on any chart, and you'll see just comparative volume on October. I forgot what October 13th. Something happened. Was that the start of earnings, Willie? That's right. Started the bank earnings. That's right. Bank earnings. And everybody went nuts, remember? So, but today we have less volume on bigger news. We have less volume on bigger news. I mean, this is huge news. You save 2 cents on a package of hot dogs. Let's have a parade. But what are we going to do about the fact we haven't paid for our crimes yet? We haven't paid for QE that has taken our earnings per share and pushed them up to the sky to push our stock prices up, but we didn't sell anything. So stocks that are trading at $150 are only worth $30. We're going to pay for that. But nobody talks about that. Nobody wants to, just like inflation. Remember, inflation was transitory. What? And transitory? They wouldn't even tell the truth about inflation. You think they're telling the truth about this inflation right now? Give me a break. This is nuts. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day it goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners and shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Bill Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, now remember, this market today is up 1,000 points. We've been through this before. And every time it gives it back. Because we can't break out of this downtrend. Because we have no earnings. The earnings are horrible, and the earnings coming in the next quarter horrible. What you want to do in a day like this, you already had to be in your stocks to benefit. Example, we were already in our bank stocks. We're already in our oil stocks. You have to be in the stocks before days like this. When a day happens where you get a big short covering red. Remember, this is short cover. This is not the rally we were having between 2009 low up to 2021 November. Markets would just keep going up. Every time they pulled back a little bit, more QE. Print that money. They'd borrow it. Companies would borrow it. The CEOs. No cost, zero interest. They know the quarterly reports are coming out. I got to get my earnings up, so I'm going to buy more of my own shares. Imagine that. Earnings per share go up on unearned increments. Just buying more of your own shares. Get them out of circulation. And earnings go up. Stock price goes up. Crazy. We haven't paid for that yet. And we're going to have to. We got to start worrying. We got to start worrying about our national debt. And here we had this fool yesterday. Remember, he come out and he said this. This is unbelievable. Here we go again. Listen to this.
But remember, households have $100 trillion of cash. Well, they're earning 4% now on that, so it's not like households are automatically getting weaker as well.
Unbelievable. So you figure it out. $100,000 in cash. That's $343,000 per person. Take the population of the United States. Every person is supposed to have $343,000 in cash. That's what he's saying. And what he didn't mention, the top 1% and the top 20%, they have it all. That $100 trillion, they control 80% of it. Everybody else is suffering. 55% of Americans can't even come up with $500. And think about this, credit cards. People are getting killed. Okay, they're think about it. They're paying on their credit card 20% interest, 19 to 20% average. Inflation's up 8.2%. Wages over the past 32 years have only increased an anemic 0.5% per year. And a lot of that gain was in the last year and a half when you had to beg somebody to come and work. Another stupid Biden move. You have to beg somebody. If you're paying a dishwasher $15 an hour, you had to pay him $40 an hour to come in to get a dishwasher. And wait till all these people start getting laid off. They haven't even talked about that. All these people trying to get people to work. Everybody stayed home. Why would they work? They're making too much money at home from the government. Now, what's going to happen is they're going to have to keep raising the short-term Fed fund rate. It's at 3.5%. That's what your bank, when they buy money to give to you, that's what they pay for it with the Federal Reserve, 3.5. They're going to have to move that to 5% to stop this inflation. I know hot dogs went down. I know packaged hot dog down 2 cents. You're making a hell of a gain. And oh, by the way, the 8%, we've been fighting this 8% inflation now for 2 years. It's now down 1/16. What is it, Willie? 1/6 of 1%? 1/16? I think it's 1/16. 0.6 of 1%. 0.6 of 1%. We've had 6 rate hikes, and inflation dropped 0.6 of 1%. That's it. And today, hot dogs went down. Hot dogs went down 2 cents. Over the past year, remember, over the last year, instead of goods going up 8%, goods went up 7.7%. Wow. We got a break. But understand, go through the numbers. A lot of stuff is not coming down. This is all garbage. Garbage. Listen, you got to learn, okay? All this crap that comes with the market, just throw it away. Throw it away. Don't even pay attention to what they're saying. This is garbage. Just like I told you, they're game playing. This is all substitution. They're doing substitution to rig that number. But it doesn't matter. Don't you always go back to your chart? I always go back to my chart. Do you want to find the truth? Go to my chart, follow the money. And like today, this big rally, what do I find out? Most of it is that the people who are shorting it like me, covering our short positions, covering the short positions. That's what's making this market go up. It's not going up because earnings are good. Earnings suck. It's not going up because they said the fourth quarter earnings looking forward, because the market's looking forward, are terrific. No, they said it's going to be terrible. Heating oil. You watch what happens. I want to see the inflation number next month. Remember we had that 1 month, was it July? Was it 0? Remember? We went through the same thing. Inflation was 0. Remember the president came on? There's no inflation. It's at 0. Remember the market rallied, I think, 1,000 points then. Doing the same thing now. Doesn't work. So what you got to do is this. When you get a big rally like this, always be prepared. You're already in stocks. You're in some stocks to take advantage of. We got in some tech stocks. We got in some gold stocks, in fact. We got in some gold stock, and we caught this rally today. But we know it's not going to last, but we caught it. We bought some gold stocks back in October. So people now today, look, gold going up, now they're going to buy it today. What are you, nuts? You should have bought it in October. When these rallies are gifts, they're gifts, and they don't last long because the market takes the gift back from you. So when you get a gift like this, the way it works is you're already in your stocks, and those stocks you're in are benefiting from this. You take your profits and get ready to sell it short. That's what you're going to learn at our webinar this Saturday from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern. More information on that when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
I've signed up, and I've learned an incredible amount from Phil and Steve. The staff at Phil's Gang gives platinum-level service and stock recommendations. It's as simple as that. At the end of a month or so, I've always been in the black. Phil's Gang is a class act. I'm happy to be a member.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth. You get clarity. And you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, look. I hope you're enjoying this rally. I just wish this rally was in an uptrend, not a downtrend. If it was in an uptrend, I'd be all in. Are you kidding? It's in a downtrend. We're in a severe downtrend. We have no savings. We have a national debt that's insane. There's consequences from the national debt that's insane. Do you think by reducing the cost of a package of hot dogs, 2 cents, is going to create a 1,000-point rally? It's 1,100 points now. So look, the market has these rallies. These are called bear market rallies. These are called short covering rallies. And you should be doing well with this kind of a rally. And then you should get ready to short it on the way back down. Remember how this rally is going up. The big institutions have been shorting. They've been shorting the market. They shorted. Remember the market went down right after the election? We went down, what, 600 points, was it? I think it was, day after the election, was that really 600 points? Now we're up 1,000? But you should have made money when the market went down 600 points. And then you should be making money when the market goes up today 1,000 points. And then when the market comes back down, which is going to, because we can't get out of this downtrend, the only way you can get out of a downtrend, you need earnings. We haven't got those. You need a capitulation. Hell, nobody's going to throw their stocks away when everybody has $365,000 in savings. Yeah, everybody's got $365,000 in savings. Isn't that insane? So look, on Saturday, we're going to have a seminar online, a webinar online, and we're going to deal with this market, this crisis. So the next time that a market rallies like this, you're already in your stocks. So this is like a bonus. You don't chase a stock today. If anybody's jumping in stocks today, you're out of your mind. In fact, you're going to learn at this rally, these kind of short covering rallies, that's all this is in a bear market, is a great opportunity to take profits. So the stocks we're already in are rallying today. You sell into it, take profits, get ready. And then when the market goes back down, when we see there's more sellers, then there are buyers on the way up, more sellers that we start selling short, make money. There's a lot to looking at the markets, not just these guys get on TV and they tell you, buy this stock, do this stock, that. No, there's more to it than that. There's more to it than that. But we make it simple because we teach you and we show you how to follow money. And we're going to talk all about that this Saturday, 12 to 3 p.m. I think there's only 8 or 9 sites left, okay? We started out with 80 last week, but we always fill them. I think there's 8 or 9, I'm not sure. It's only $99. Go check it out. Go to philsgang.com. Go to my gift shop and sign up. It's $99. If you get one thing out of this, just one thing, it'll be worth the $99. We're going to spend 3 hours on educating you to this market and how you can benefit from it. You got to stop just buying stocks. You got to identify, is this market going up because the shorts are covering, or is this market going up because we have new money going in? What's happening with the bond market? Is the bond market coming down enough to sustain this rally? Or does it need to have the bond market come down much more? So I'm going to put less money in the stock because the yields are still too high. I need the yields. If I'm going to be buying tech stocks, I sure as all hell not going to be buying tech stocks when the yields are at 393 basis points. When we had 126% rally, when the market dropped 31% in 2020, we had a 31% drop. It only took 4.5 weeks to stop dropping, not 45 weeks, 4.5 weeks, and she shot straight up 126%. Because, again, it was all done with QE, stock buyback. So we don't have that now. So you're going to understand, okay, how the bond market is connected to your stock. So before you buy a stock, you're going to understand, okay, the bond market is setting up perfect for me to buy this stock. Or, you know what, the bond market is not setting up so well, so instead of buying 500 shares, I'm only going to buy 100 shares. Those are the little things that make a big difference. And where do I put a stop in? Where do I put a stop in? When you buy a market like this that's going straight up today, because short covering, not new money coming in, short covering, if you're already in a stock and it's going up, you better put a stop in. Just put a simple stop in. It's like an insurance policy. So if you bought a stock at $40 and now it's up $60, put a stop in. So if it comes back to let's say $58, $55, it kicks you out automatically. And then at the same time, you can turn around and the market starts going down. You're making money as it goes down. These are the things we're going to show you. We're going to make it so easy for you. So go to my site, philsgang.com right now. And if it says that we're filled, just keep trying because we do have cancellations, okay? But it's going to be a great webinar for you, and especially for people who don't know anything. People who are beginners, don't know anything about the market. This is really going to help you. Okay, so the credit cards, as I told you, are insane. We don't have, I went home last night, I looked around. I mean, my Marta, I knew she would never hide anything from me. But I checked, I looked under the bed, I looked under the mattress, see where the hell she put my $343,000. Because according to this guy, this fake business network appeared on CNBC, said, hey, we each got $343,000. Remember this guy here? Where's the one he talked about his savings? Here's another dope. Listen to this dope. It's about me.
And at the end of the day, the consumer looks immensely strong, so much so that many people are willing to quit their jobs. They've got so much in savings.
Yeah, remember that? Now they're coming back and saying they got $100 trillion in savings, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So here's another thing you got to understand. The national debt. Nobody's talking about the national debt anymore. Like it's nothing. Are you kidding? The consequences are horrible from this national debt, and saving 2 cents on a hot dog's not going to do it. Don't want to disappoint you. When you're grilling your hot dog this weekend, you say, oh my God, dear, did you see that? I went to the grocery store and we saved 2 cents on this pack of hot dogs. Whoa, things are moving. What are you, nuts? Debt causes inflation. We have historic debt, $31 trillion. How are you going to get the inflation down? Why do you think they lie about inflation? Why do you think they tell you it's transitory when they knew it wasn't transitory? They lie like hell. Because they don't want to give you your cost of living raise. That's why. What about our trade deficits? Nobody's talking about those anymore. Market's just going to go straight up now. Yeah, we're going to go up another 100, 200% because you can buy hot dogs 2 cents less than you could last week or last year. We're down 2 cents over a year. Yeah. Savings. Nobody talks about savings. Savings speeds up economic recovery, but we don't have savings. This guy said we have savings. You want to know the truth? Savings are down 88% from their 2020 peak, and they're down 61% lower than before the pandemic. Let me repeat. When this guy says everybody can retire because he's got so much savings, and his friend turns around and says everybody's got 365,000 savings, no. We're down 88% from 2020 peak and 61% lower than before the pandemic. What are you, nuts? Sign up for my webinar this Saturday. Check it out. It's only $99. Go to my gift shop.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com. When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry, lady. I had to call Marta, tell her make sure she goes to the grocery store and get those hot dogs. Get 3 or 4 packages and put in the freezer. But man, we're saving 2 cents. 2 cents a package. You can imagine that. What about inflation? Oh, it's up 15%. Since Biden got in office, it's up 15%. It's still up 15%. So how are they saying inflation? Instead of being up over the past year, a basket of goods Instead of being up 8%, it's only up 7.7% because they cheat. They cheat. Because what they do is substitute. They'll take the highest price meat and they'll take the lowest price meat. They look at them both and they'll substitute the lower price meat for the high price meat and then tell you inflation's dropped. They'll take the used cars and new cars, decide which one's lower. No, take the lower one, use that one. They'll substitute the high price for lower. They do this on all kinds of goods, what they do. But let's get back to how important savings are. There's no savings. Did you hear what I said? Savings are down 88% from 2020 peak, and they're down 61% lower than before the pandemic in 2020. But they're coming out and lying every day, telling us how much savings we have. People can retire. They have so much savings. Don't have to work anymore. And then this guy, idiot, came out yesterday and said, you know, we have $100 trillion in savings. Are you kidding me? Anyone who makes from $25,000 up to $75,000, they don't even have $4,000 in savings. They can't even raise $500 for an emergency. Savings is important because savings, that speeds up economic recovery. But they tell us, but the government doesn't want us to save. No, they punish us if we save. Recall, remember 9/11? Remember Bush came out and said, go spend, it's the American way, go spend. And then remember, who was it? Treasury Secretary then? I can't remember who he was. Greenspan. He said, look, don't save. And he said, just go spend. That was the worst thing he ever did. They're using their home as an ATM machine. They pulled 70%. Think about what happened. People went and refinanced their home to buy stuff. 70% of our economic growth from 2000 to 2006, when they were bragging, oh, look at the economy growing, the economy's growing. But the growth came from using their home as an ATM machine. It's the same thing that happened over again from 2018. People were using their house as an ATM machine. There's a connection between low savings rate and the slow economic recovery and job recovery. There's a connection. Low savings, we don't get a recovery in the economy or the jobs. Why do you think our economic growth is back-to-back for 2 quarters negative? Then they came out and said, oh, now we changed it to 2%. I don't even believe that. It's crazy. Why aren't they focusing on the national debt to get us out of this jam? So this rally, it will last. I want these rallies to last. When we had the 1,500-point rally, I wanted that to last. I want the 600-point rally to last. It didn't. I want this rally to last. It's not going to. Because our national debt is killing us. You control this inflation not by saving 2 cents on a hot dog. You control inflation by shrinking the money supply. Stop all this money supply. Stop printing. But what did Biden do? He printed $7 trillion, and in 20 months he went out and spent it on green energy and everything else that was stupid. That does not look. You want to kill inflation? I could kill inflation in 6 months. I would put pressure on the bond prices. So the yields would start rising. That in turn would raise the Fed fund rates. That's the rate at which the Federal Reserve loans your bank money, and then your bank turns around and increases it and loans it to you. Do you understand how that works? This is the stuff you're going to learn at our webinar. This is very important stuff. Most people don't even know what the hell the difference between a 10-year Treasury yield, long-term and short-term. Well, you better know that before you buy a stock. Oh, I see. You depend on CNBC and MSNBC and Bloomberg and all that. I got it. And you got a broker and you got a manager and you got all these people. Yeah, that'll work. How's it worked out so far for you? We need to take some pain. But see, they don't want us to take pain because the very wealthy keeps getting wealthier with inflation. Why should they take pain? We need to take the short-term Fed rate. That's the rate at which the Fed loans to your bank. We need to raise it from 3.5% to 5 to 6 to 7%. We do that by pressuring down the bonds. Yields go up. Demand stops for goods. And then when you raise that even more, then people get laid off. Now demand goes down further. It's very painful. It's called the recession, but we have to pay for all our sins. Not our sins. We are going to pay for the sins of the Federal Reserve. That's right, which we should shut down. They put us here. They should have controlled Biden, but they didn't, because Biden appoints the head of the Federal Reserve. Isn't that ridiculous? Isn't that ridiculous? It should be an independent body that appoints the head of the Federal Reserve. The head of the Federal Reserve is not independent. If he was independent, he would have started in 2018. He would start driving those bond yields straight up. Demand would have stopped. People would stop buying. Production would have dropped. They would have to lay off people, and then spending would drop even more. And it would have been painful for about 6 months, 4 to 6 months, and it would have been over with, and things would be booming. The national debt brings us consequences. Remember, it causes inflation in national debt. And we have a historic national debt, but nobody's worrying about it. Look, economic GDP growth, our growth, it can hit 3% to 4%, 5%. But when debt is increasing faster than economic growth, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. They're spending. Just think about it. Our debt is increasing 32 or 26% faster than our economic growth. That's bad. Today, the Federal Reserve is over what? $20 trillion. Their net worth is a negative what? $20 trillion. Our country rather. A net worth. We have a negative. How do you have a negative net worth? The United States of America. Negative net worth. That's why we can't grow. We can't grow. So I could sit here all day telling you the reasons why we're getting screwed. I can tell you the reasons why this 1,000-point... Listen, you want to know a little secret? Here's what you do. You really think this is a turnaround now? You really think because you can go buy hot dogs for 2 cents less than a year ago, that the bottom's in? Well, I'll tell you what. Tomorrow, Friday, then we got to rally again. To prove it, we got to rally again, and our volume has to be higher than today. And then Monday we come in, we have to rally again, and the volume has to be higher than the 2 previous days. Then I'll buy into it. That's called a key reversal. The key is in the 3rd day. Every time we tried that, it would never work. It didn't work. Why? Because we're in a downtrend pattern in our stock market that we can't break because we no longer have QE. So until they let us suffer, until they put us into a recession, you've got to learn how to sell short. You've got to, please, come to our webinar. Now listen, every day you can go to my site, philsgang.com. Every morning, I tell you, it doesn't cost you a cent. Go to philsgang.com, my YouTube channel, and I'll tell you exactly what I think is going to happen during that day and in the future with the stock market. I also invite you to come to philsgang.com. You can join my gang for 10 days, free. And you learn so much in 10 days, especially how to short. Or if you want, Saturday, why don't you go right now online, go to my gift shop, philsgang.com, and sign up for our webinar. It's only $99. But don't sit here and be fooled by these people with this rally today. You should have already been in your stocks that took this rally, took advantage of it, and taking profits. That's what you should be doing, not buying into it. We'll see you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600.